Would you like to transform your live virtual lessons from something like this to this? Stick around and I'll show you how it's done. In this tutorial, you will need a green screen or any piece of cloth with a solid color. You can even use an old curtain or a plain wall as background. Let's start by downloading and installing version 25 of OBS using the link below. If you're a Mac user, use the first link. This is for Windows 64-bit and this is for Windows 32-bit. To find out which type of Windows you have, type in the box this PC. Right click on the computer icon, click Properties, and look for System Type. As you can see, I'm running a 64-bit Windows. Close this, download my installer, open it, click Yes. If it prompts you if you want to make changes to your device, click Next, and install. Click Finish to launch OBS. So we'll just do skip version for now. Click No, click OK. Next, go to Settings, go to Video, changing my resolution to 1280 by 720. I'll keep my output the same. Go to Audio, make sure that Desktop Audio Default is selected. You can leave this at default or you can specify which microphone you want to use. Hit Apply and click OK. We can now start setting up our scenes. I will create two scenes in this tutorial. The first scene will be just a regular camera view, and the second will be the black and white notebook scene. Right click on Scene, rename it Main for main camera or main scene. Now let's add our camera by clicking the Add button in the Sources panel. Click Video Capture and rename it Camera. Hit OK. In the device, select your camera. Make sure to click Deactivate when not showing. This will allow you to use this camera on different scenes. I'll change my resolution to Custom and I will pick 1280 by 720 to match my video's resolution. Go down to Color Range, click Full and hit OK. Now we are done with our first scene. Let's add our second scene by clicking Add, name it Notepad, click OK. Let's add our background by clicking Add, Image, call this BG for Background Notepad. Click OK, click Browse, select Notepad, click Open, and click Unload Image when not showing. I will make all of these files available for download in the description below. Click OK. Let's resize our background to fit the screen. Right click, Transform, hit Fit to Screen, and lock it to keep it in place. Let's add our camera. Add. Since we already added our camera from the previous scene, we can just click the Add Existing and click on the camera. We are now ready to apply our green screen and black and white effect on our video. We can do this by directly applying the effect on the camera. However, this is not the best thing to do, and I'll show you why. I'll right click on the camera, click Filters, Add, Chroma Key, click OK. Adjust my similarity to remove the shadows and adjust the smoothness to make my edges sharp and adjust spill reduction to 1000. Click close. As you can see, we've achieved the black and white and green screen effect on our camera. The problem is that when you switch scenes, the filter applied on the camera is retained. This is okay if you want to have consistent effect on the camera in different scenes. However, what if you want your main scene to be colored and Notepad to be black and white? So to do this, we would have to do a different approach. Let's delete the filter on the camera first. Right click on the camera, filters, and let's delete the chroma key by pressing the delete button. Click yes, click close. Go back to Notepad. So, in the second solution, what we'll do is we will create a folder and place the camera within that folder. We will apply the effect on the folder. Now, anything within that folder will inherit the properties of that folder. This means if we apply the black and white and green screen effect on the folder, the camera will also have the same effect. The good thing about this is that the camera will not retain those properties. Therefore, you will be able to apply different effects or filters on that camera in other scenes. Let me show you how it's done. So in the sources panel, click add, click group, and we'll name this group BW with chroma. Click OK. Move the camera in that folder. Right click on the folder, hit filters, add chroma key, click OK. Move this to the side. Adjust the similarity, reduce the smoothness, then let's adjust our color spill reduction to 1000. Click close. Now this is how it looks. If we switch back to main, as you can see, our camera didn't inherit the properties of the folder on the other scene. Next, let's put our PowerPoint presentation on our scene. To do this, we have to first open our PowerPoint presentation. What you need to do, and this is very important, is to click Slideshow, Setup Show, and hit Browse by Individual Window. This will allow you to run PowerPoint alongside other applications like OBS and Zoom. Click OK, minimize it, and present the slideshow from beginning. Now, make sure that to adjust the size of your PowerPoint window to remove the black spots. That should do it. I'll minimize OBS, put them side by side. On OBS, I would click Add, New Source, and select Window Capture. And I'll call this black PowerPoint with chroma key. Click OK. Now I will select, for window, I will select my PowerPoint presentation. Just like that. For capture method, I'll select the third option, Windows Graphic Capture, and I'll select the third option for Windows Match Priority, Window Match Priority. Click OK. Resize the PowerPoint by clicking on it, hit transform, fit to screen, drag the corners to make it fit the canvas. Next, let's apply filter right click, filters, add chroma key, click OK, and adjust the control. Okay, if you're happy with it, click close, and it should look something like this. Now, as you can see, my video is behind the text, so we just have to adjust our camera. So select the folder for the camera, hold down the shift button, and drag it to the left like this. Lock all of them in place, and now we're done with our scene number 2. You can switch between main and the notepad scene. Let's add background to our main scene. Add new folder, call this group Colored Cam. Click OK. Move the camera in the folder, right click on the folder, click filters, add chroma key, hit OK, and adjust the key. Close. Next, let's add the background. Click add, image. We'll call this BG blue. Click OK. And look for the blue background. Select BG blue, open it. Unload the image when not showing, click OK. Resize the image, right click, transform, fit to screen, and move it under the camera. As you can see, there's still shadow on our video. We can clean that up by right clicking on the folder, filters, adjust it just like that, and click close. Lock them in place. We need to add a different filter when our background is not green. To do this, right click on group, filters, add color key, click OK. These are the default colors that you can key out. I would select blue because my background is blue. Adjust the controls until you get the desired result. What if the color of your background doesn't match any of the default colors? What you will need to do is open the snipping tool, take a picture of your background, just a sample area, right click, save as, and save the image on your computer. Background sample. What you would need to do next is go to imagecolorpicker.com, upload your image, open it, and it will show you a dominant color. Click on it and copy the hex code by clicking the cards. Go back to OBS, right click on the group, filters, add color key, click OK. The type will be custom. Select color, paste here the hex value, click OK, and adjust the controls. To display our OBS scenes on Zoom or Meet, we would have to install the OBS Virtual Cam next. The links are below. There's an OBS Virtual Cam for Mac and there's one for Windows. Let's do that now. I will download the Windows installer. Open it. Click yes when you're prompted. If you wanna make changes to your device, click next, next, and you can leave this at 1, click install, and finish. Would have to restart our OBS application to apply the Virtual Cam. Open OBS, go to Tools, Virtual Cam, and click Start. This will allow us to display our OBS scene as a camera view on Zoom and Meet. You can also click Auto Start to launch Virtual Cam simultaneously when you open your OBS application. Now let's see how this looks on Zoom. With video off, click Open Zoom Meetings, join with computer audio, select the caret next to the Start Video button and click OBS. Then start your video. It looks like this. Now, let me move this to the side. Minimize my OBS. Put my zoom to the side. I'll switch my view to Notepad. And as you can see, Zoom gets updated too. If I change my slide. Now I join on Zoom using my iPad. This is to let you see what students would see when you do a screen share. Right click on OBS, click Windowed Projector, and we will use this as a projector scene into Zoom. So click Screen Share on Zoom, select Window Projector Preview, Share Computer Sound, and click Share. Now when I change my slides on my presentation, everything gets updated on Zoom. Now let's see how OBS looks on Meet next. Here I already have started a meeting and I joined as a participant on my iPad. So let's switch our camera to our OBS camera. Click the three dots, click Settings, click Video, and select OBS camera. Close it. Let's do a present now. Click Present, click my window, and select Windowed Projector. Click Share. Now click Sound. Click our presentation. Hold on, click Notepad to switch our view. And here's an important thing. You see our window projector is behind the main OBS software. When this happens, it will mess up your presentation, as you can see on the iPad. So what you need to do when this happens is simply minimize OBS and move your window projector on top of your PowerPoint presentation, or place it somewhere on the screen so that it doesn't go behind the main OBS software. Now another thing that you have to remember is that on Google Meet, your video will appear backwards. But don't worry, because on the student view, they would see your video with the correct orientation. There's one thing I forgot to mention when running OBS in Zoom. Zoom sometimes freezes. When this happens, simply restart Zoom, and you should be fine. If you find this video helpful, please click the like and subscribe buttons. Also, I'll be producing this scene next on OBS. If you want to get notified when my video becomes available, click the bell button. Finally, follow me on Twitter with that handle. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.